It's not a unicorn. What do you mean it's not a unicorn? So what was it if it wasn't a unicorn?
A horse.
It was a horse? Did you think it was a horse or a unicorn?
Unicorn.
Unicorn?
Unicorns aren't real.
What? How do you know? Have you ever seen one? Well, then how do you know it's not real? I'm pretty sure that was a unicorn out there. I mean, it looks pretty real. It looks pretty real. What do you think? Oh.
How far? Carefully. Very carefully. And right over the top of the camera, and voila!
Huh? Yeah? Yeah? No? Impressed? No. Did you have fun? How much fun did you have? You had a lot of fun? I had a lot of fun. I mean, who doesn't have fun at the zoo? I don't like work for the zoo or anything, and then like them not like doing anything for them or whatnot. I just wanted to like give a tip out there that if you're like looking for something fun to do, check out their website, because you know they might have some future events coming up that might save you a little bit of money. We had a blast. We didn't, you know, they didn't have everything that the zoo normally has during the day, but I wasn't gonna go during the day. It was hot enough as it was at night, because it's, you know, it's really hot. That's why my kids were actually like kind of drained, because it was hot. It was hot. In our last video, we actually got a comment on the video from Doug Irby. He gave us an awesome suggestion to try and do rock candy. He posted a link and it looked super simple. We haven't done well with simple so far, but I mentioned it to my kids and they seemed like they were excited about it. So really all we had to do was just make the rock candy. Who wants to make rock candy?
I don't.
What? You don't want to make rock candy? Do you want to make rock candy? I don't know what happened. They were like super excited about it. They really wanted to give it a shot. And they were like, hey, candy, let's make candy. That'll be cool. And then all of a sudden during the weekend, they were like, nope. So the last thing I wanted to do was force them to do something that they didn't want to do. Because if you do that, nobody's going to have fun. So I let them play together. They were having fun. And I went after it, man. I decided it's time to make rock candy. Yeah. So there's a point in the recipe where it says to stir it as it begins to boil and then take it off the heat. And well, you know, I'm holding a camera and stirring and really not focusing enough on any one task at this point. And so, yeah, tried to burn down the house. It was basically, you know, syrup baked into my cooktop. As soon as it hits that boiling point, get it off of the heat. Get it off of there, because you don't want that to happen. It was 30 minutes of this, just scrubbing. You don't need that in your life, trust me. You guys having fun?
Yeah.
I guess I get a bunch of rock candy to myself, huh?
No.
You didn't make it. You're not going to get to eat any. Not that you care. So I got it all set up, all ready to go. Either the sticks are in the syrup, and it's like, I'm like, okay, how long is this going to take? And I didn't fully read the recipe. Apparently, making rock candy is like a lengthy process. Ingredients, stir, sticks. Now you have to wait for the actual like crystals, the sugar crystals to grow onto the stick. And that can take like 2 to 3 days. Some of them recommend like leaving it in for like a week. I didn't know that. I didn't pay enough attention to that. I don't know how it's gonna come out. I don't know if it's gonna work. Actually, you know what? It's been a few days. It's been a few days. We could check it. Let's check it. They've been sitting right here like for the last several days. It's still syrupy in there, which is good. At least I know I didn't just like destroy these mason jars. In the top, it's solid. We're gonna crack it around the top so we can get it out there nice and safe. Okay, here we go. I think we can do this. I think this is gonna be good. Moment of truth. Here we go. Well, I followed the recipe on this one to like a T. I did everything. The only thing that I really did differently was instead of using like the swizzle sticks or stir sticks or whatever they used, I used chopsticks, because I couldn't find those sticks anywhere. I was just looking in the wrong place, I guess. But I thought that the chopsticks would be cool. You know, chopstick rock candy. I mean, that would be cool, right? Not that we have that now, because I failed. And it was just me by myself this time. So I can't even be like, well, the kids did it wrong. The only thing I can think is maybe the sugar just didn't stick to the chopstick well enough. Because we did get a couple of little crystals on there, but not enough to make actual rock candy. What are you gonna do? I don't know. What am I gonna do? Something else. We should do something else, because it was super cool getting a suggestion from somebody who's been watching all of our videos. And so, you know, if you have a suggestion, leave it in our comments. We'll see if we can fail at that too. Or if you know what exactly I did wrong with this recipe, let me know, because I don't know what I did wrong. If you can't tell me what I did wrong, if you don't have a suggestion for something else we should do in the future, it's okay. You can still leave a comment. You can still subscribe. You can still just hit the like button. Why not? I'm still trying to figure out the whole social media thing, so we don't have a ton of subscribers, but thank you to the people who have subscribed already, because my kids get a huge kick out of it. Every time I tell them that somebody else subscribed or somebody gave us a like on the video, their faces light up, and it's awesome. One of these days I'm gonna try and capture that on video so that you guys can see that. But thank you to all of you who have already subscribed, and if you haven't, click on those buttons. It's a ton of fun. We're having a lot of fun, and that's really all that matters. So until next week, go out and have some fun with your kids, and we'll see you next time.